Now, Matt and John, I bring you to the table here today to talk about the stories. I don't want you fighting each other or somebody getting involved to pay you because Peter and Paul and this other shit here at the Foundation fell apart at the quantum limit of what actually the O5 sorting algorithm come out with for that one town in Alaska while dropping the chaos insurgency's numbers for gun sales. Because
Good
John,
afternoon,
Matt
everyone.
John,
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-2875. Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures.
Say my name.
A perimeter is to be established 2 kilometers from the center of Wisconsin, and no non-Foundation personnel are to pass this limit. Mobile Task Force Lambda 2, Chain Gang, is to oversee containment of SCP-2875.
Class D's
Updated containment procedures. Due to recent findings, only Mobile Task Force Lambda 2 approved equipment is considered acceptable to dispatch SCP-2875-A instances. Under no circumstances are any personnel to attempt to dispatch an instance of SCP-2875-A with a firearm, incendiary device, or other unauthorized implement. Description: SCP-2875 is a phenomenon occurring only in the town of Wisconsin. At noon, every 3 days, between 50 to 100 fully grown adult Ursus arctos horribilis, mainland grizzly bear, will appear throughout the town. These instances are not anomalously strong or fast, or anomalously hostile, and will generally act like any other members of their species, given the situation. The phenomenon appears to be cumulative. The instances, SCP-2875-A, will linger around the town center for a short time before dispersing, and more instances will appear 3 days later. Due to the potential scaling issues of the bear population growth, it has become imperative to dispatch new instances as quickly as possible. Currently, the only feasible means to dispatch SCP-2875-A instances is by using a highly concentrated aerosol tranquilizer spray, and then a blunt instrument with which to cause trauma to the cranial region, as killing any of the instances using a firearm or incendiary device results in 2 new instances appearing next to the corpse of the deceased instance. As such, only Foundation standard motorized blunt force devices have been permitted for use against the instances, with other blunt or bladed weapons being permitted per Mobile Task Force Leader instruction.
And they know the same rules that they do.
Discovery: SCP-2875 was discovered by Foundation containment teams sent to investigate reports about the sudden disappearance of an entire town of people. Upon arriving at the situation quickly became apparent when the town was observed as being flooded with SCP-2875-A instances. Initially, the containment teams had prepared to move all of the instances to other habitats outside of... But when the reoccurring nature of SCP-2875 was discovered, the current containment procedures were established. Mobile Task Force Lead, note: I know plenty of you think that this is some kind of joke, but a town of constantly appearing bears is serious. Can you imagine what would happen to the local ecosystem if we let this thing go? It was like a goddamn bear arena when we first rolled in, and that was only after a few days. Addendum 2875-1. Collected voicemails. The following voicemails were recovered from a mobile device found in a cave outside of... The owner of the device has not yet been verified.
Sea turtle
2875
mermaid,
1.1.
seahorse, I don't care.
Oh, hey, this is Tom Miller from City Hall, and I just wanted to get in touch with you about some things you were saying the other day at the old town meeting, so give me a call back here for too long. My number is 875-7112, and I'll talk to you then.
Put the energy simulator and AGB to cover
2875 1.2.
Oh, hey, it's Tom Miller again from City Hall. I just wanted to get back in touch with you about some things we talked about the other day. I've been thinking about what you were saying about the pest problem with the coyotes, and I really do think bears is the way we want to go, so let me know when we can talk about that. Get some plans laid out.
line that keeps me high.
You know my number is 875-7112. We'll talk about that.
If I was a bear, and I wanted to be a total dick about burying everybody in the room, that'd be the real
1.3.
line, because it'd be the real difference of what I put out
Hey,
on my
it's
floor.
Tom Miller again.
Now, because I backed that
Just
off a
wanted to let you
little
know,
bit,
Bears is going great.
some of the other
We
players in
haven't
that
seen any
mill,
coyotes around in
you
a
don't
while,
have
so
high,
that's good.
you don't have a
I do
lot of
have
that
one
because you
question,
got to pick up
though,
on that,
about
you would have
one
to
of the
win.
bears getting a little close to
some limits on there about some stuff in the mail and why they're the same. SCP-001, Secret Papers, Gate Guardian, stuff about the 05.
Thanks a lot.
Some reality warping. Marvel comic that, Marquis adapted, Scarlet King, Cthulhu, Yellow King,
Hey there, it's Tom Miller again.
Necrophilia,
Haven't heard from you in a while. Just wanted to let you know, me and some of the guys are a little
Ghosts is what I was looking
concerned
for,
that
is
there
the
might be
optics
too many
on
bears.
the Higgs
Most of the
there.
coyotes have moved on
Some
to
kid
town, so
coming
it's
in telling
probably
everybody
about
the
time the
news
bears got
opening up
out of
the
here.
market because CNBC's
So we gotta
team
do that
actually
pretty
dropped
soon.
out some
It's
numbers
become
that
a little
opened
bit
it
of a
up. Now,
problem. So
is it for the best
give me
of
a call.
reasons given
The number
the
is
polygons coming at you
875-7112.
and the output of Crash Bandicoot,
Hope to talk to you
hacking,
soon.
PlayStation?
2875, 1.5.
How are we doing
Okay,
this,
listen,
guys?
there are too many bears in town now. A little boy got attacked just the other day in the street. He was with his mom. He got attacked by one of the bears, okay? There are too many bears now.
I don't mind gangs, I don't mind syndicates,
I
I
need you
don't
to
mind
call me, please,
businesses
as soon as
keeping
you
a tight
can,
click
so
on
we
their
can do
insurance.
something
And there's
about this.
a diagram for
Okay?
everything, brother. So
Thanks.
whatever you're playing out there.
875-7112. Okay, call me soon. Thanks. Bye.
2875, 1.6.
Okay,
Our
listen,
business is
there's a
legal.
bear outside
Which
of
is
my
smart
house,
way to
okay?
play it.
My neighbor just got eaten by a bear. Okay? There are bears in the streets. There are bears in people's homes.
That's
Okay,
the
we gotta
letting
do
getting it out
something
there for
about this.
bears on the market too.
I can't get outside. Okay?
Ethics committee has
My kids
questions
are at
later,
school.
usually
I
why they
can't
kick
get to
on
my
things. And
kids.
if you look at the 42
Okay,
ignis
there's
of
a
it
bear
all,
on my car.